For clarification, now that I looked at the back of the box again, there are 7 spirit realms. So, you know, maybe we have a little bit longer than I thought. This is my conclusion. Each time you see these dreams, you uncover deeply hidden memories. The mementos are just what trigger your subconscious. Now, let's try to explore your past. Cecilia, you were in this village when you were 5, do you remember? Yes, I loved it here. People are smiling at me. Was the boy brought to the village clinic? Yes, you mean Herv. He was so very gentle. He liked reading books. He taught me something. Herv. Herv has an incurable disease. Calm down. What next? And what did you do? I heard about the fairies. If I pray for 9 days, Herv will be saved. So I did just that. I prayed each day. That would save him. And and what happened on the final day? Final day was Samhain. Yes, it all happened on that night. What happened? I'm sorry, I must have fainted. What is it? Did I say something wrong? Have a rest today. Wait, I must see for myself. Show me the video. No. I mean, you could hardly see it anyway. You just need some rest. You're mentally exhausted. Please, okay? Okay. I would likely enjoy the new remake best. 98% of people probably do. You're in the 2% who is a purist for the original. Well, I mean, that makes sense. You know, there's a lot of people that, you know, prefer the original. I mean, we'll have to get around to the point of actually reaching Star Ocean 2, but you know, ease of accessibility and stuff like that, the remake is probably one that I would lean towards, but I'm not against playing the original per se. You know, stuff and stuff with the stuff and stuff. What did I talk about? I must see the video. At night, people stay in their at the church. They are not in their rooms. Oh, strange revelation. Am I planning to play through the guide too? I'm not 100% certain of it. So there have been games that I have played in the past that have multiple characters, and the idea with those characters is that you can play through one story or one character story, and you will get like a portion of what's going on, and then you can play through another character and you'll get pretty much the exact same story, but you'll get it from their perspective, and there are a few changes and whatnot that are happening in between. You know, Scarlet Nexus was like that. Ys Origin is like that. There might be a couple of other games. And I have to say that my experience with other games out there doesn't necessarily lend me to want to give the guy's route a try, but I do want to see how Ellen's route wraps up first before I make any decisions on that. Because, something interesting could happen as the game is, starting to go into the back half. And, maybe I'll be curious. I just don't know. Remake is $60, you think? If original is on PSN, it's probably $10. Let's see. I don't think I can connect to the PlayStation Network. I think I have to sign in. Oh. I have to quit the game as well. Well, I can check after the stream if Star Ocean 2 is on it. Us gonna emulate the original for free? Well, not for me. I only emulate games that I own. So if I were to buy, or if I were to emulate the game, I would buy a legitimate copy of the game. And, that could cost me $60 or more or less. Star Ocean 2 has 2 characters you can pick from the start, but that story is roughly the same. One character gets extra stuff, and another character identical. Well, don't tell me, I don't need details about the game. I don't want to know how many endings they have or how many characters you can recruit and all that other stuff. Leave that for when I play it. I can view it by connecting it to a television.
I remember it clearly. On the day of Samhain, the fire festival, I walked off alone.
Where to?
The Dolmen tomb.
The Dolmen? Why?
I used to go to the ruins each night to say a prayer.
Was anything different about that night?
The entrance of the Dolmen was open. I went inside. I felt drawn to the tomb.
Were you not afraid?
I was, but I felt like I had to go in.
Can you remember? What was it that you saw inside there? Try to stay calm. You set foot inside the ruins. And then?
I saw something in the darkness. I thought perhaps it was the old bones of some animal. But it was a fairy.
You saw a fairy?
No, it couldn't have been. Fairies don't really exist, do they?
Well, that's what most adults would say. And unfortunately, I would have to agree with them. So, let's review what you've told me. You spotted something. It appeared to be a fairy. But on further inspection, it was no such thing. But if it was not a fairy, then what gave you such alarm?
I don't know, but it was something terrible. Oh!
Stop here! That's quite enough.
Yo mama. In antiquity, Levain concealed the secrets of the netherworld without the means to envisage an afterlife. The living imagined the land of the dead as a place where sins committed in the corporeal world were punished. Their fear of this fate created this infernal. Why am I here? I wasn't asked here by the dead, was I? Then why? Either you had a desire to come yourself, or the realm gave you an invitation. I'm going to save. You're saying it has some replay value? Well, I have to say that replay value, like, the likelihood that I will replay a game is so unbelievably minuscule. It kind of goes against one of the reasons why I'm streaming in the first place, but also in my experience, most games out there don't have the replay value that I look for, which is experience, like playing the game again, but having either like a different perspective or different, like a different story playing out. You know, I don't want to play a game that starts and ends at the same point, but there's like little changes in between. Most of the time, anyways. Anything you'd like to know? Uprooting plants in the realm can get you into trouble. If you're attacked as a result, aim for the smaller groups. Beware, this is the realm. If you travel down certain paths, you may never make it back. You're not forgetting to use the portals to change your clothes, are you? Personally, I keep at least 30 different outfits. It takes my snazziest gear to brighten up this drab hole. People envisage the world after death as a realm for punishing sins committed in life. This is the concept that gave birth to this place. Every culture has an underworld, don't they? Just goes to show that society can't get enough of the whole sin thing. You guys tired of the waterfall noises yet? Welcome. You brought yourself here? What you seek lies this way. It is the court. The judge of the courtroom only shows himself during a trial. The denizens go wild over his fair judgments in court. This water actually looks kind of nice. Scarecrow. Must I fight Keats? I don't know, Ellen. You know him better than I do. Sometimes I feel like I hardly know him at all. Sometimes he'll say something that cuts through my heart like a searing dagger. Suppose the Fairy Lord doesn't want him stirring up any more mischief than he already has. But you know, Ellen, Keats isn't the only person you should be concerned about. You mean Levain? No, not exactly. I just have a strange feeling, that's all. Scarecrow is definitely the villain. 1000%. The noise, it's good! I need We can go in two directions. Let's go this direction. Just by pouncing forward. Mr. LaForge. Whoop 9. It's kind of cool. Ah, you see that? Now you have to decide, is this a texture or is it a plane that they just put over this? Well, I mean, it is a texture, but like, is it like a, I mean, I don't know. Can you have like secondary textures? I feel like you can. It's probably like an extra box or something that's put over it. Hello, Governor. I definitely was pressing the dodge button. Probably have to deal with these guys first. Otherwise they're gonna get in the way. Perform straight line. Destroy charges. Let's go this way. Like there's a lot of dudes here. Something about picking out the plants. Don't remember exactly what was being said. Ooh, 0.5. Is that water? This is back there. I don't need to be back here. I don't know if I want to fight you again. Simultaneous use count. Okay, that noise is coming from the game. It's like an alarm sound or something. Anything you want to know? The two-sided folk, Moralta and Bigalta, is quick but weak-willed. He is a busy fellow, getting tempted one moment and falling asleep the next. Be careful of the elevator. Once it begins to move, it doesn't stop until there's only one left. The realm has a wide array of sayings and anecdotes. They are collected together in a picture book hidden somewhere in the realm. I'd probably learn a thing or two from that picture book myself. In the realm court, the judge likes to have birds perform clerical duties. Let me check out the book real quick. Okay. Use that big guy to get that guy. I don't know what it's trying to say for those plant guys, though. And, I don't really know what's going on for those plant guys either. Fairy Lord. Ellen, it will not be long before our aspirations are finally fulfilled. Fairy Lord, what will you do in the Netherworld core? Levane pierced one of the twin trees with a spear, blocking its power. The tree is what projected the visions of the Netherworld upon the world of men. But denizens of the Netherworld are unable to pull the spear free. Then you need me to. That is correct, Ellen. Only you can do it. You are our only hope. It will cause its share of pain, but the world of humans will eventually settle down once peace is restored in the Netherworld. It is for your sake as much as it is ours. Well, the good Lord, Levane has turned you into a pawn. I just don't like your style, man. Perhaps we should settle this right here. Hang on. Unlike Levane, Keats cares not about the Netherworld core. I will overlook this if you retreat. Fairy Lord. I must say, your arrogance and wanton use of coercion reminds me of home. Perhaps you've picked up a few things from us mere humans. Keats, stop it. Lowly human, watch your tongue. Our precious Netherworld is exposed to peril by your kind. You're the type of leader that inspires rebellion. You know not the gravity of leadership over the fairy realm. Ellen, surely you see through him. He only cares about staying in control. Enough. Away with you. Ellen, hurry to the court. We shall soon be freed from this ancient curse. Lucky you, Ellen. Things worked out for the best. Now all that's left is to go to the court and defeat the Folklore. Just that simple, huh? In ancient times, it was a terrible crime to travel to the Netherworld by donning the cloak. But today, no one seems to be bothered. Even the Fairy Lord has accepted the practice. The dead who end up in the realm have committed the gravest of sins, or they just think they have. Which gets me thinking, why did you come here? You know, we're being manipulated by everybody in the world. We don't have another cloak, do we? No. No, we do not. Do a safety mark right there. Let's just lessen the greed. Can you stop attacking that one? That's all that was over here, huh? I did get a page. I don't have that particular enemy. Appears and performs forward pouncing attack. Okay. Looks exactly the same. That seems useful. Very expensive. Not really a fan of that. Oh. Okay. Hey, know the udder? Hello. Uh-oh, putting more points towards Ghost Trick. Curious, will I be doing the DS or remastered version? You did do the remastered version recently, quite beautiful. I will be playing the DS version. Because that's the version that I own. If I'm being honest, I probably prefer to do the remastered version because it was probably a lot cheaper, or it's going to be a lot cheaper than $100. And well, a lot cheaper than $100, but you know, I already dropped the 100 bones on the game, so I'm stuck with it. This is one of the reasons why I've kind of stopped buying games. I haven't bought a new game in like a used game, that is, in quite some time now. Because I've ran into the issue of they just keep announcing remakes and remasters for all the games that I've bought recently. Batten Kaitos, Ghost Trick, Mega Man Battle Network. You know, it's getting out of control, so. I need to get it under control. Page 5. Yeah, the remastered is $30. Yeah, that's a much better price. Especially because all I got was the cartridge. You know? I didn't get the case and the booklet and all this other good stuff. You know, I would have loved to have that. Come on. Get both of them. Oh, you took damage last time. Maybe this is a different enemy. Oh yeah, this is a different enemy. Lightning attacks damage surrounding enemies. Okay. Can't go that way. Honestly fair, the retro game market is exactly what it is now anyway. You still collect, but you've slowed down. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily, you know, like the developer's fault or anything like that. I mean, it's not really anybody's fault. You know, markets are so unpredictable. Oh, I am getting destroyed. I need something more reliable than what I'm using. Not working. What about what I just got? Yeah, that looks useful. I will also say that I have a good chunk of games that I'm interested in already. So I don't think there's a whole lot of pressure for me to buy other games out there. I am getting destroyed. I was like, where's the bird? The bird needs to die. Bird is dead. Man, I'm at full HP. It's so helpful.